hele dagen, så skal vi bare hygge os. Vi skal have varmt stemningen op. Jeg skal have varmt stemningen op. Og så stadigvæk til jer, der står i stor afsnit. Nu er det nemlig sådan, at de fleste har rejst sig op. Så hvis man nu lige træder et halvt skridt til højre, der er nemlig rigtig mange over i venstre side, så kunne I ikke alle sammen lige træde et halvt skridt til jeres højre side. Og hold nu øje med, hvor der er børn. Sørg nu for, at børnene også får en god oplevelse. Det er jo børnene, der skal være næste generation af voksne. Så giv dem nu den gode oplevelse, de har fortjent. Så lige om lidt, så går det løs. God fornøjelse.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are all ready for tonight's game between Denmark and Switzerland. So now it's time for the little dance cam. So now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you all to get up and do some dancing. Come on now. Så er det nogle danskers tur til at svinge hånderne. Og det er tur til at vise jeres bedste moves. Amazing work, everybody. Thank you all for participating. Hvad så har den her derude?
Hvad så, Rasmus? Skal vi høre, om der er nogen fra Schweiz? Anyone here from Switzerland?
There are some guys from Switzerland over here, but jeg vil gerne lige prøve at høre.
Er der nogen
fra Danmark?
Mine damer og herrer, nu skal det hele jo ikke kun være smag som øje. Og derfor så vil jeg gerne fortælle jer, at når vi laver en VM og en kamp som den her, hver eneste dag, så møder 300 frivillige. Skal vi ikke give en stor hånd til de frivillige?
Thank you all. Thank you all. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, I want us all to warm up our voices. And I think you know this one. We're going to start slow. We're going to start slow and low. Low, 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 low,
fint. Rasmus, nu skal vi skal hertil og tage deres mobiltelefoner frem og tænde lyset. Og så skal vi i takt bevæge den her mobiltelefon op og ned efter musikken. Er I med på det? Er I med på det, voksen? Og nu, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Fans, we are ready for the game between Denmark and Switzerland. Look at the big screen, ladies and gentlemen. There would be a fair play video for both teams.
Kære tilskuere, kære fans, som anfører for det danske herrelandshold, vil jeg bede alle vores fans og tilskuere om i fairplayens ånd og udvise respekt for alle spillere og officials dommere og støtte begge hold på en sportslig og fair måde og derved skabe en positiv atmosfære i hallen. Vis jeres opbakning med jeres stemmer.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to coverage of Denmark versus Switzerland, the final game of the day at Jyske Bank Boston in Herning, Denmark. Chris O'Reilly here with you for this main round Group 1 clash at the IHF Men's World Championship 2025, featuring three-time reigning world champions Denmark on a Switzerland side who need a shock win this evening to keep their hopes of the spot in the quarterfinals alive. A couple of days ago, on this very court, Denmark affirmed their status as the top dogs with a spectacular 40-30 win over Germany, making it 4 wins out of 4 in this year's competition. For Switzerland, they were never in doubt as they cruised to their win over Tunisia on Tuesday as well. 37-26, bring themselves up to 3 points, get themselves an outside chance of a spot in the play-out rounds, but we'll have to come up with something very special this evening against Denmark's side, who simply put haven't been messing around in this tournament. That win over Germany confirming they are in a new generation in one sense, without Miguel Hansen and Nicholas Landin still looking as good as ever, if not even a little bit better. Led out by their new captain, Jonas Saugstrup. This side gone on from strength to strength since their final loss at the IHF Euro last year. Just under 12 months, they've stepped up a couple of gears, you feel. That win over Germany, proving that there's very little doubt that this is, on a given day, the best team in world handball. That doesn't mean that the gold is theirs. They're going to have to step up their game again over the next week or so as they head into the knockout rounds, and also lose home comfort after this main round, but enjoying it here as much as they can. They have a ridiculous record, Denmark, at the Jyske Bank Boston. they haven't lost in this court since the final of the IHF Euro in 2014, 11 years ago. It was the devastating loss against France in the final, but since then they have enjoyed this court. The fans enjoying it as well. Every time they pack it, all 12,000 seats, and enjoy a handball party. Denmark led by a brilliant performance from Mathias Giesel in the win over Germany with 10 goals and 11 assists, a double-double for him. Now, coming up against a very different type of test, against the Swiss side, who will be relying on the defensive side of things to give them a chance tonight. And the key player in that will be the first man out there, Nicola Portner, in goal for Switzerland. In fact, we have two Champions League winners from the last 2 seasons on the court here today in goal. Emil Nielsen, who won it with Barcelona last season, and Nicola Portner, who won it with Magdeburg the season before. The Swiss side, who got in on a wild card after losing their European qualification playoff, have taken full advantage of the opportunity and proven that they are worthy of a spot at this level under head coach Andy Schmidt, the legend of the sport. And there he is in the background giving some last-minute instructions, it seems, to one of the players at the back, or whether it's one of his fellow coaching staff. But there he is on the right-hand side of your screen. Andy Schmidt, who only retired from playing last year and went straight into the coaching gig for Switzerland. 218 appearances for his nation, over 1,000 goals over a 21-year career. He's been bereft of chances to prove himself with his country at international level, but now gets to do it as a coach. Julian Lopez and Sebastian Lenzi, the Argentine referees, will take care of this contest. Mentioned the fact that Switzerland in the last couple of decades have had very few chances at major championships. Qualified for the Euro in 2020. They did feature the World Championship in 2021, which they only got in because of a withdrawal from the USA at the last minute due to COVID. In that, they got to the main round. Pretty fascinating story that was. But, we may get into that later because we have the national anthems first before this action begins.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the national anthem of Switzerland.
There are your national anthems. The Swiss fans in attendance, blending in nicely among the Danes as well. All red here on show. They'll be enjoying this contest as well as the two sides go into battle. Switzerland knowing they're going to have to pull off one of the shocks of the year, and years, in fact, if they're going to be in with a shot of the quarterfinal at the end of this evening. This is how the group looks. Germany's win over Italy earlier on today puts them in pole position to join Denmark in the quarterfinals. If Denmark get a result they need today, then it'll all be wrapped up with one round left to play. Denmark, their squad pretty much a full strength here today. Rasmus Lauge looked in good form, and his return likely to start in the center of the backcourt alongside Simon Bitlik on his left, Matthias Gietzel on his right. Staukstrup and Jorgensen have been sharing the line position, playing in the center of defense together. Niklas Kirkeløkke on the right wing and Emil Jakobsen on the left wing for Nikolai Jakobsen. As for the Swiss, I mentioned a crucial role that Nicola Portner is going to have in this team that have struggled to come across goals. The one exception there is Lenny Rubin, 27 goals with a big left back. And Dmitry Kudl, I'm expected to stay in the right back position as well. Man who recovered from lymphoma in 2021. Samuel Stender is a name you'll recognize as well for Andy Schmidt's side, playing on the left wing. They would have had Manuel Stender, which would have been a whole other worry for Denmark to deal with, but unfortunately for him and for Switzerland, injured just before the championship. So a big name and a big threat in that backcourt. Not involved, but Switzerland doing the best they can with what they have. They've got themselves into this mid-table position in main round Group 1. There are two coaches opposite ends of their career, you may say. Nikolai Jakobsen actually was a coach for Andy Schmidt at Rhein-Neckar Leuven. They had a very, very successful partnership. Now coming up against each other, so a special occasion for both men. And we get this occasion underway with Switzerland beginning attacking from left to right on your screens in the all-white kit. Denmark with their traditional red and white. Chris O'Reilly with you for this contest. Jesper Bank-Boften. Denmark need one more result to book their spot in the quarterfinals. Switzerland hoping for a massive upset here this evening. And Lenny Rubin, the big number 4, now in the left back position, will have a key role to play if that's going to happen today. He lays it out to the wing. And first shot, first save of the day for Emil Nielsen, who had a quiet game against Germany, but they did all their talking in the attack. A 40-30 win the other night. But off to a bright start here. Back in goal and back among the saves. No surprise in the lineup for Denmark, practically as laid out to you before the game started. Lauge out to the wing, Kirkeløkke, and stays. There you go, Nicola Portner. His first save. See how long he can keep Switzerland in this match. Another stay for Nielsen. The counter-attack, not quite on for Denmark. Switzerland getting back well. We've seen time and time again how Denmark have torn through opposition defenses with their transition attack. These sides actually faced off against each other in a friendly match last March. Denmark winning that one 30-25. Bitlik and Saukstrup stolen. Good defense there by Switzerland. Push the counter-attack now. Will they get the first goal? No, they won't, because Nielsen comes up with another save. 2 attempts down that left-hand side, and Noam Leopold, the young HBC Nantes winger, being denied by the former HBC Nantes goalkeeper. 4 saves so far, 3 of them going to Emil Nielsen. Switzerland, it would only be a small exaggeration to say that they would be happy with a 0-all draw. They did play in the lowest scoring game of the championship, a 17-all draw against Czechia in the opening round of the competition. They do know how to shut opposition teams down, but Denmark And no normal opposition team going for the in-flight there, and I think lucky to come away with the free throw. Lenny Rubin has the height advantage for sure, but being troubled there by the defense. And a 7-on-6 approach already for Switzerland. And the shot blocked down the way through. Nielsen lays it off to Jorgensen. Lauge. Again, Switzerland back well on the counter-attack. Denmark going to have to do this the hard way, I say in air quotes. 6-on-6 way instead of attack. Lauge held up. 3.5 minutes without a goal. So far, so good for the Swiss. Gietzel lays it off to Petlik, and he's through. Timo Petlik with the opening goal of the contest. And finally, the fans have something to cheer about after almost 4 minutes of play. Switzerland looking for a quick response and denied by Nielsen. Maybe Nielsen going for a clean sheet tonight. Gietzel, high challenge on him, tries to keep the ball moving. The referees call it back for a free throw. 4 saves from 4 for Emil. Made 3 saves in the first half before he was taken off against Germany. Already bettered that. Switzerland looking to man mark Matthias Gietzel. Interestingly discussed in the latest Uninformed Handball Hour podcast about what Germany could have done to try and stop Matthias Gietzel. And man marking was maybe the only solution we could consider. And this is what Switzerland going for straight away. But once he's let loose, he gets the goal. 2-0 Denmark.
Denmark scored by player number 19, Matthias.
Switzerland yet to get on the board. Luke Kuttel, the right back position. Gets things going. Felix Ellen as the playmaker. Ruben, main man to look to try and open up an opportunity, but he lays the ball off to Kuttel. And he gets Switzerland's first goal. It's taken 5 minutes, but they're on the scoreboard. Lauge looking for a quick response, but he puts it through the legs. A Portner in goal. Lauge with his first. Kuttel. Got 2 in a row. Nice evasion there. And a quick response by Switzerland again. This time it's Felix Allen.
And there was a goal for Switzerland also scored. Also played number 11, but from Switzerland.
Quick attack held up. But now both sides finding their rhythm in the attack. Both starts of the game. Both teams going at each other now. Finding the back of the net. Give the attention. Matthias Gietzel. Lauge and Petlik will be happy to go it alone until they bring in the Gietzel overlap down the right-hand side. Kirkilöke, save by Portner. Second save for him. 2 times now Kirkilöke denied on that right wing. And if there is one player to give up the space to, it would be Kirkilöke. Oh, Gietzel denied by Portner. He's one player on the Swiss side who will be well used to coming up against Gietzel in big matches. As Magdeburg took to Berlin. Been battling it out for the German league title over the last couple of years. An opportunity now. A couple of saves for Portner. And Switzerland to draw level. Line switch. Mika Meister going to set the block on the line. Ellen, back to the wing. Leopold. And a save by Nielsen again. That's 3 saves from the left wing already. Lasse Andersen in. Laying it off and a free throw given. Nielsen 5 saves in 7 minutes. Decent opportunity down the left wing. The left wing position, probably one where Switzerland are best equipped with Samuel Taylor, brother of Manuel, who's not in the squad, as I mentioned earlier, for injury. And Noam Leopold. Leopold, who gets the start, but he misses a couple of more shots. He may be hooked off early. Lauge. Pitlick. That's Gietzel. Gietzel finds his way through, but he shoots wide to the left. Stays down, and Switzerland have a chance to counter. Ruben. Bounce down the right-hand side, and Ellen takes a smack to the head. It could be a 2-minute suspension for Lucas Jorgensen once he gets up on his feet. It is indeed. Well, there was a 3-on-2 overlap down that right-hand side. If Ellen had gotten free, he did try to go right up against Jorgensen, got a smack in the face for it. His head was quite low down, I think, is the mitigating factor against him getting anything more than that 2-minute suspension, Jorgensen. He's back up. Seems okay, and a man-up situation for Switzerland. Ruben. A nice finish. He's on the board. Lenny Ruben with his 28th goal in the championship. Switzerland leading scorer by a long way. Strong the Swiss level, and double man marking here in a man-up situation. That's interesting. But the wingers will be happy to get involved. And Jakobsen is a bit of a hybrid player, pops up with the goal. Switzerland not afraid to switch things up in their defense and try and make life difficult for Denmark. Sitting back and taking the beating is not in their interest. That's a good finish down the right-hand side. First chance on the right wing. Gino Steinerts gets the goal. He's the only winger, the right winger in the squad today. Beating Nielsen up in their post. Lauga. Pitlick held up well. Going to be no easy breakthroughs, at least for the opening 15-20 minutes for Denmark. Keep going at them and eventually break down this center block. Lauga. Oh, it's a nice finish. I like the tricky position to shoot from. But Rasmus Lauga shooting back across the face of goal. He gives Denmark the lead again. Good. Thinking about the quick pass into Lucas Meister on the line. Ruben. Going over the crossbar. He's definitely got the power from that range, but no accuracy this time. I think Denmark will be happy. This team did out a few more times for the most part. If it does get on target, Emil Nielsen will be back to make the saves. Through Kirkaleka, and he's got a bit more space in the wing as well. And I think we're prepared to take shots from there than out of the right wing. He finally gets his first goal. Kuttel. Ruben cuts back in. Spread shooting, lays it off to Kuttel. That one right in the face of Nielsen. Counter-attack opportunity. Jakobsen. Oh, good save by Portner. Great pass by Nielsen. Jakobsen denied. Rebound picked up by Denmark, though. Nicola Portner involved early doors. You see, Kirkaluk has basically gone in as a right back now. With a place into the corner by Lucas Jorgensen. Didn't get a poke in the face, though, while he was at it. 3-goal lead for Denmark.
25. Lucas.
For 4-1 run for the Danes. Ruben. Overlap down the right again. Keep the ball moving. Kuttel this time is through, but he took too many steps along the way. Nielsen pushes the counter. Anderson takes it over the halfway line. Pitlick. He's held up well. gets the shot away eventually, but the whistle blown for a free throw. Good cover there by Felix Ellen. Hold on for dear life without giving away a 2-minute suspension. It's a fine margin between a good tackle in that situation and a dangerous one. Lauga. And bring Gitzel into play. Back in the center. Nice dish out to Lauga, who's really feeling in the mood today. 3 goals already for Rasmus Lauga. A sidearm shot around the defender. Across the face to goal. Remember, Lauga, having played the first few minutes of the first match, then missed 3 games. Two games rather, due to an abdominal muscle injury. Seems in good form here. Timeout Switzerland.
Hey Jungs, es ist gut, dass wir vorher rennen. Aber wenn wir vorne sind und wir merken, da gibt es vorbei, dann ist vorbei. Dann stoppen wir. Hinten ist alles tipptopp. Fix und nicht früh zuschieben, Jakob schießt nicht. Klicken, lassen wir. Ist alles gut. Vorne, jetzt 71 gegen 6. Super, Jerry. Wenn er nicht funktioniert, spielen wir Jugo, nicht 7-6. Jugo, Flensburg, du gehst auf Flensburg stehen, spielst direkt den Flügel. Jungs, alles gut weiter.
Hey, weiter geht's, komm! Auf! Oh!
Andy Schmidt kind of reassure his team there that everything's fine. What's passed is passed. Gotta keep going here. It's a good approach to take against the Danish side, who will punish pretty much any mistake you make. Can't let it dwell, particularly as you're expected to lose this game anyway. Emil Nielsen, 6 saves already. His saving percentage fell down to 41% for the tournament overall. Looking to build it back up here tonight. So far, so good for him. Ruben looking for the line, nice pass inside. Tidy finish into the corner. Roethlisberger getting his first goal. It's a good approach on the 7-on-6. Oh, nicely done. Butlick, the breakthrough down the left. His first clean breakthrough, and he gets the second goal. Chance in the wing again, and finally a score from the left wing. And Noam Leopold will breathe a huge sigh of relief, as you can see, finally getting himself on the scoreboard. And look at this for a defensive approach again. The entire backcourt being man-marked now. This is exciting. Switzerland throwing something new into the mix. Now you gotta love it. Full credit to Andy Schmidt and his team. And now they make their way back. Good effort. Denmark responding with the 7-on-6. Very interesting. Live tactics between the two coaches. The master and his pupil, a former pupil. Good save by Fortner. So interesting to see Switzerland's 7-on-6 approach here as well. We'll speak about it in a moment as we see another replay of that save from Nicola Portner. I think Kirkalainen might need to be brought off at some point, not working for him really on that right wing position. Good breakthrough down the center. Brilliant save though by Nielsen. Lauga off the Pitlick. Lauga again. Into the line, Lucas Jorgensen. Go, I think, out of 2-minute suspension. Denmark made to work here, but they'll be enjoying this challenge. Jorgensen. Nice movement off the ball. Little shove in the back. Didn't bother him though. Did bother the referees in a 2-minute suspension. Do the call. It is indeed Roethlisberger. His first suspension of the game. It's Meister to really receive any service on the line. The change up in the backcourt. Smetty Ben Ramdane comes in. Number 44 on the ball now. Makes his way out. Ruben. Only Ruben held up. He's not enjoying too much space here so far. Denmark know what to expect from him. Anytime he tries to get near the 9-meter line, he's being gobbled up by the center block now. Petal, Ben Ramdane. He's passed, but recovered well by Petal. Hand up the passive play. Ruben looking for the line, lays it off instead to Ben Ramdane. Comfortably saved by Nielsen. Anderson pops it off to Beetzel, and they slow things down again, Denmark. No particular rush right now. Switzerland still suffering with that 2-minute suspension, remember. Now they can step things up in the power play. Beetzel. Lauga out of the wing. Good finish. Emil Jakobsen. Second for him. The 5-goal lead for Denmark, their largest of the day. Switzerland look like they're overcommitting a little bit, stepping off the line. Lauga punishes them with a brilliant pass out of the wing. Nicer, the line's good. Still 10 seconds left on the suspension for Switzerland, but they don't want to give the ball away just yet, unless something really opens up for them. Hand up the pass to play now. Ruben, oh, he's through, is he? Oh, good coverage by Kirkkalukka. Like he might have got the better of Saugstrup with a bounce, but both men getting back and getting the tackle in. Ben Ramdane, he's through, and it's wide to the right. Nielsen unleashes Anderson. That's Anderson. He'll step into the shot here, comfortably saved by Portner. That's Anderson. Like he was going to line up one of his trademark rockets from 10 meters out, but the shot a little bit tame. Comfortably saved. Luka Moros comes in now. Change up at left back. Got a bit of joy in this championship so far. 11 goals for the Swiss, who, as I mentioned earlier, have found goals difficult to come by. Their results, for the most part, based on good defensive work. They came really close to a result against Germany in the preliminary round. Just undone by Andy Wolf, as we saw the same fate for Italy earlier on this evening. Chance on the counter now. Kirkkalukka, Anderson. Good defense again. Their transition defense, Switzerland, very much on point so far today. Maros in for his first attack and blocked down by Saugstrup. Mathias Beetzel continues to linger deep in the backcourt. This time he's unleashed, but a bit out of position. He's got his chances, though. He knows he can be patient in this situation, and his teammates doing the heavy lifting. As Rasmus Lauga gets his 4th goal. And double scores now, 12-6 in 19 minutes. And Switzerland have already taken a timeout in this first half. Andy Schmidt will not be keen to take another one so early. Maros. Travelling violation called against him. Denmark just stepping back. Nice defending. Oh, flicked in from 20-odd meters out. Lasse Anderson sees the defender, or the goalkeeper not back yet. Andy Schmidt looking a little bit perplexed here. Frustrated with his defense. But to be honest, that happened in the attack. Another turnover, soft turnover for Luka Moros. And Lenny Ruben already back in. He only got 2 attacks, turned the ball over twice, and he's off, Luka Moros. And comes Leopold from the left wing. Make his way back out. Cuttle. Ruben running into trouble again, and Kirkuluka has him very well marshalled in this first half. Then Romnada heading for it back. For some space here. Again, Southcroft and Kirkuluka. The Danish defense really laying down the law now, aren't they? 20 minutes gone. Hand up for pass and play again. Lenny Ruben. Oh, the save. Emil Nielsen. Brilliant stop. Oh, look at this. It'll be a great angle from behind. See the reaction save from Emil Nielsen. Big appreciation for him. 60% save rate. And another easy finish for Emil Jakobsen. And Switzerland may well need another timeout here. Things going from bad to worse for them. No goals in 8 minutes for the Swiss. And their defense looking Swiss cheese-like at the moment. And very little that Nicola Portner can do to help in goal. Same move as last time. Looking for the line, nice pass inside. Oh, save by Nielsen. Lucas Meister finally gets the shot away, but it's denied. And Anderson down the other end, keeps the keeper at the near post. 9-goal game after 22 minutes. And Emil Nielsen is asking for more, telling his defense, come on, keep going, keep pushing here. And it is the second timeout for Switzerland. Game quite lost for ideas at the moment. Being beaten in every department. Let's listen in.
Jungs, wir wollen entweder holen wir den Penalty, wenn es Penalty ist, oder wir schießen den Ball richtig aufs Goal. Wenn er am Boden hockt, dann schießen wir hoch. Und der Jakobsen schießt keinen Ball mehr da hinten. Hey! Wir spielen vor den Platz. Lenny bleibt links. 3, 4, Laube, 5. Wir spielen 3 Leute plus 5. 3 Goal, über die rechte Seite abschließen. Hey! Und jetzt haben wir zurückgelaufen wieder. Kommen die Jungs!
Auf geht's, weiter, Mann! Hey! Kämpfen frei, Mann! Ich hab die Hosen geschissen, Mann!
Well, I speak German, but such is the frustration for Andy Schmidt that his Swiss German is getting so strong that I can't really decipher what he was saying there. But in general, commenting on the shooting. Emil Nielsen, 10 saves, 63%. Maybe in a bit of discomfort there, but nothing that will stop him from breaking down this Swiss attack. Ruben. Ball out to the right, and a breakthrough down the right-hand side. And Mehi, that's his first goal. And Romdane. An immediate response from Denmark. Lasse Andersen floating the long way around the defense. And 2 goals in quick succession for him. 2 defenders, good block by Lucas Jurgens, but a moment of hesitation by Samuel Roethlisberger. Punished. Lasse Andersen. In the 4-man back course from Switzerland, as we saw from Italy in the last couple of games. With Denmark well prepared for this, thanks to Italy. It'll be interesting to see when Switzerland and Italy face off against each other in a couple of days for what looks like will be a battle for 3rd place in the group. And with it, a top 12 finish at the World Championship, not a quarterfinal place, but still a good placement. And both sides will be going for the four-man backcourt. I think in Switzerland's case here, it's born out of desperation more than anything else. And they get another shot on the line, but another save for Emil Nielsen. Lucas Laube getting the shot away, and they're creating the chances. But Nielsen in inspired form. Ball out to the right wing. Good play. Steinertz with his second. Nice fake shot in midair. Committed the keeper. His first move. And that opened the door at the far post. And even though his team are winning comfortably here, Nikolai Jakobsen not letting his team rest on their laurels by any means. Lauge, Zaugstrup. Back out to Lauge. Thinks about the shot. Stands against it. We keep the ball moving instead. Lauge looking for the line. Good defending. Big hook there for Lucas Jurgensen. Lucas Laube with a challenge, and the ball turned over. And that's the looping pass over the top. It connects. Great finish. I think there's going to be a... Well, it could have been a suspension there. Norm Leopold under some serious duress. Simon Putlik. The referee seemed happy to let it play on. Nice finish by Leopold. And after missing his first three shots, or should I say, having his first three shots saved, 2 in a row for him now. Kirkelöke back out to Lauge. Putlik, great movement off the ball. And there are two players who probably don't mind being man-marked, feel they can beat pretty much any defender 1-against-1. It is Simon Putlik. Matthias Gietzel, Denmark looking comfortable. They take a timeout.
Rasmus, hvis Laube er inde, så læg Lukas ned imellem. Vi kan jo også godt spille en enkelt gang med Lukas, ikke? Og så kom over og få kørt manden. Mathias, træk det med bredt, ikke? Og du er nødt til at aktivere ham, der går op, hvis han mandsopdækker dig. Hvis de går i 6-0, ind og læg, spiller vi Barca med returkrydset, med dobbeltkryds. Og Mathias kommer, får vi sat screeningen på.
Altså venstre eller højre her?
Altså venstre. Hey, lad os nu lige få lukket det ordentligt af her. Den får vi lige op de sidste par minutter. Hvad kan man for?
Rasmus Lauge, the outstanding attacker so far for Denmark in this game. Looking in full flow once again. 4 from 4 so far tonight. And now, going again with the full press in the backcourt. Denmark's response, bring an extra player on. And that sets up this shot for Kirkelöke, who's denied again. Ortner seems to have Kirkelöke in his pocket. Maybe showing some of the teams that there is perhaps a weakness in this Danish attack. Nicely done. Arnoldson gets his first goal. Thomas Arnoldson, another player who is suffering from a minor injury earlier in the tournament, back in the squad and with a chance to shine now. Oh, stolen by Gietzel, and he'll want to go all the way himself. He's been starved of chances, and he gets himself on the scoreboard once again. Second of the day for him. There's Yannick Gren, who, interestingly enough, has been brought into the extended squad, the 18-man squad today, replacing Henrik Mulgaard, who's still with the squad. So, overall team extended 20 now. Yannick Gren, maybe at some point we'll see some action. There was thoughts that Kevin Muller might not be available for the entire tournament. This ball. That's Kirkalurka. Will he score now? No, he won't. Oh, it's going from bad to worse for him. The good thing is for Denmark that they're winning by 8 goals, and it doesn't really matter. In terms of confidence, it may be a bit of a worry for Niklas Kirkalurka. I think in the second half we will see Johan Hansen come in on the right wing. 8 saves for Nicola Portner, but 25 shots on his goal in 27 minutes. There's something. Ruben. 2 minutes left to play in this first half. Leopold goes in as a second line. Cuttle. A nice touch from the defense. Made the save easier for Nielsen. Arnoldson wants the ball back. Thomas Arnoldson. Nice pass to Gietzel. Brilliant play all around. Penalty for Denmark. And Portner disagrees with it. A penalty conceded by Lucas Laupe. Look at his pass back from Arnoldson. Spins around the defender, holds on, and then releases Gietzel. He leaned into the defender. The defender didn't have much of an impact on the shot, but he was inside the area. And Emil Jakobsen faces Portner once again from the penalty line. On save, Portner. Big stop. Limits the damage for Switzerland. Final 55 seconds. See here, brilliant goalkeeping on both sides. While Emil Nielsen's 12 saves account for a 55% save rate, just 35 for Portner and his 9 saves. Ruben trying his best to find a way through, just lacking that half meter of speed against this very mobile Danish defense. Route 1 stop this time for Ruben. Defense stepping off him a little bit. He gets his 3rd goal of the day. Quickly. Arnoldson gets back in the centre. Hands it off to Kirkalurka. Maybe looking for a goal perhaps, so he gives the ball away. It doesn't matter anyway. There will be one last throw. The buzzer got a free throw right in the centre of the goal, so someone will fancy this, maybe. Denmark don't need to shoot it. They're comfortably ahead, but Butlik, I think, asking the bench, should he take a proper shot? We'll see what the answer is. The answer was yes. Oh, he found a way past the wall, but the shot saved by Nicola Portner. Now we go into the dressing rooms at half-time. Denmark comfortably in front, yet again, leading this game 18-11. Brilliant defense, brilliant goalkeeping by Emil Nielsen. And Switzerland doing whatever they can to create opportunities here. They have been probably the 2nd best side in this game so far. 7 goals down in a game they need to win in order to keep their chances of the quarterfinal spot alive. But as things stand, it's Denmark booking their spot in the quarterfinal, taking Germany through with them. They lead 18-11 at the break. We'll leave you with some stats and highlights from the first half. We'll see you in about 10 minutes with the second.
Mathias, han giver raus.
Speed. What handball demands, Falcon Tires delivers. Trusted in any weather, on any road, for any vehicle. Falcon Tires, proud partner of the 2025 Handball World Championship. Champions don't wait.
The clock is ticking.
Champions know a perfect pass or decisive run can lead to the game-winning goal. The same applies outside the court. Every small action we take is a new possibility to make an impact. All over the world, we're fighting a battle we can't afford to lose. So let's win it together.
It's time.
Fan-TV, mine damer og herrer. Sikke en første halvleg. Og det er bestået eller hvad, boksen? Er det okay? Er I overhovedet vågne nu? Og en 12-13 stykker. Ja, Rasmus, hvad gør vi?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half of this game. Remember, everybody, this is the game for quarterfinals for Denmark if they're winning this. So we have to keep on cheering for these guys. And we have a little gimmick for you guys. We have a sound meter that can...
DB meter.
A DB meter.
Yes, a DB meter.
DB meter.
A decibel meter.
Yeah, so it can see how loud you guys can be. And I think we should try it out. Are you ready to help us out, guys?
Er I klar?
3, 2, 1, make some noise! Okay, that was truly amazing. But
That was quite nice.
But this is the game for quarterfinals, guys. You can do better.
You can do much better than that.
Let's do it.
We want to hear you make some noise!
So, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise! Keep it going. Come on, guys.
That's fantastic. And now I think we need a song.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Denmark versus Switzerland. We're a couple of minutes away from the start of the second half in this final game of the day in Herning. Denmark well on course, took a spot in the quarterfinals of the IHF World Championship 2025. They lead 18-11 at the break. Despite the best efforts of Lenny Rubin in attack for Switzerland and Nicola Portner in between the posts with his 10 saves. It's Danish dominance after 30 minutes. Rasmus Lauge leading all scorers with 4 goals, 3 assists as well for the Danish playmaker. What was at first a little bit of a tricky Swiss setup for Denmark to deal with. Emil Nielsen's brilliant 12 saves at 52% has laid the foundation for Denmark to flex their muscles a little bit as the first half wore on. They're looking like comfortable favourites now in the second half. Switzerland have thrown a few curveballs at their opponents, and Andy Schmidt will continue to try his best to make life awkward for his former coach, Nikolaj Jakobsen. As Denmark have shown time and time again over the last 7 months or so, they have found a solution for pretty much any obstacle thrown their way. In this fortress of Herning's Jyske Bank Boxen, where they haven't lost a competitive game in 11 years. Look likely to extend that record here tonight. And in fact, until the end of the championship in Herning, there's one more round of games here for both of these teams. Switzerland, after this, will take on Italy. What looks like an unlikely battle for a top 12 spot in the World Championship, whereas Denmark will take on Czechia before they move on to the quarterfinals in Oslo next week. They'll be taking on the second place team from main round group 3. And it's anyone's guess who'll be finishing second there. Group with Portugal, Sweden, Spain, Brazil and Norway is all still with a chance of finishing in that second place. And, more on that, I'm sure, as the days roll on. We're seconds away from the start of this second half, in which Denmark will get us underway, attacking from left to right on your screens. Comfortable 7-goal lead for them. In the backcourt for Denmark anyway, but as expected, Johan Hansen coming on the right wing. He's not at first half to remember, or Nicholas Kutterkalöke. Thomas Arnoldson is taking over now as playmaker. Rasmus Lauge, his job done for now. Arnoldson getting his chance to shine and scores his second goal almost immediately as the second half begins. A little shake there as he hears his head, or hears the shake of the head as he hears his name being screamed by the crowd. Nice moment. Lenny Rubin gets back inside, showing no real luck in the left-hand side. Most of his goals coming once he strays into the center of the court. In comes Leopold, second line player. Shot rockets off the post. Chance on the counter now. Stoutström. Oh, well saved. Portner continues where he left off at the end of the first half. His 11th save. Skip pass out to the wing. Noam Leopold. Has to be put away. And after having his first 3 shots saved by Nielsen, he scored 3 in a row now. Great stop by Portner. Great pass as well, out to the wing. And Leopold setting that one up nicely. It is fascinating to see Nikolai Jakobsen always engaged, always tuned in, never satisfied. Knows that man still has plenty of motivation left to coach this team. Though he's won almost everything, anything lacking in his trophy cabinet, the European Championship. That's nice little footwork by Lenny Rubin. We haven't seen enough of that. As Giesel forces his way through. Matthias Giesel not being given many chances to shine in this match, so he's forcing them. Great hustle on the counter-attack. Big man mark for most of that first half. You can feel his desire to get involved. Schmidt, what he can do about it at this stage. His team throwing a few different luck, a few curveballs. The Danes, it's the Danes stepping out here in a 5-1 defense. Ellen, Rubin with the spin again, only getting a free throw for his efforts. Good test. Thomas Arnoldson in this number 2 position in defense. Ellen. Off to Rubin. Nice ball into the line. Save by Nielsen. Kept in play as well. Arnoldson takes it over the halfway line. Overlap down the right-hand side. Ball into Stoutström. Good control by Stoutström, juggling the ball. Giesel pops that ball into an empty net well after the whistle went. 2-minute suspension as well for the challenge on Magnus Stoutström. Felix Ellen, the guilty party there inside the area. Take Stoutström down from behind. He succeeded in that sense, but penalty and a 2-minute suspension. Not really worth it, is it? Magnus Landin for his first action of the game from the penalty line. Takes it once, twice, down, up past the keeper. 9-goal lead for Denmark now. Started strong in the second half. Expected to be happy to kill off this game as soon as possible. The starting team put in quite a shift against Germany 2 days ago. And I think this will be one of those occasions where Nikolai Jakobsen, if he can, will rotate the bench as much as possible. in the final 15 minutes or so. The victory is assured. Nice pass and a good finish. First goal for Lucas Meister. Former Magdeburg line player. Well used to facing players like this. Had a frustrating first half. Very little service into him. Denmark now in the man-up situation. Witzel. Donaldson. That's going to be just a free throw. On the edge there. A good tackle, seemingly, by Samuel Roethlisberger. Witzel goes again. First time, getting the shot away with a defender inside the area. Penalty Denmark. Magnus Landin will get another shot. Coming in just a little late this time. Roethlisberger called out. Portner versus Landin, round 2. Same approach, different corner. A goal for Landin again. Nice penalty taking by Magnus Landin. Much of appreciation from the bench. Well, stolen. Saugstrom knew he couldn't keep dribbling, but found a teammate. Really smart play by Magnus Saugstrom. Great steal in the first place. Immediately turning, knowing that he couldn't dribble again. A lot of players might try to get away with it, but Magnus Saugstrom trusting in his teammate. Great response. Switzerland for Dimitri Kuttel. Dimitri Kuttel, who back in 2020 was diagnosed with lymphoma, made a full recovery a year later. It's great to see him have a chance to shine at the World Championship, which he missed because of his treatment in 2021. Switzerland's last appearance at the championship. He's making the most of his chance now. I'm pretty sure the entire Swiss team, although it's going to be a difficult second half by the looks of it, will be enjoying this opportunity to face not only Denmark, but a full crowd as well. They also got to play in front of a world record crowd last January. They played against Germany in the opening match of IHF Euro 2024. They will have felt on that occasion that they didn't do themselves justice. They were beaten all ends up by Germany. And they can at least say they did themselves justice today. It'll be a step up for the Swiss. Pushing the counter-attack again. And getting himself a few more goals on the board. 4 for him now today. Remember his 10 goals and 11 assists against Germany. Been given quite as much freedom today by Switzerland, but getting his way into the net. Good save by Nielsen. He is having a massive game today. Around 50% his save rate. 14 saves. 15 is exactly at 50% according to those stats. The 11 saves down the other end. Well, Switzerland's Nicola Portner. Not a bad return, but they have made a change in between the posts. And Nicola Portner, told his job is done for now. He's done pretty much everything he could for the Swiss side, but it's not a problem in the goalkeeping department. And they've changed things up, and Giannis Scheidegger has come in. And the save by Scheidegger, not counting on the stats though. The whistle blew for a free throw. Witzel held up, but attacker foul, illegal blocking by Magnus Saugstrom, the call from the referees. Pass on the left-hand side. Leopold, nicely done. He's looking very confident now. 4 in a row for him. It's good to see
And what a goal for Switzerland to my pair number
Most of the faith being kept in him by Andy Schmidt, missing those 3 shots right at the beginning, but he wasn't taken off. Given the chance to prove his worth, and he's doing it now for sure. Fortner off now. Here's 3 goalkeepers in the squad today. Matthew Caravalli, you saw him there, the number 40 on the bench, also involved for the first time in this championship. Maybe he'll get a chance at some point, but at the moment it's Scheidegger in between the posts for the Swiss. Back in comes Lauba. 2 line players, in fact, which means 7 on 6. Switzerland not afraid to mix things up, particularly when you have Andy Schmidt as your coach, a man who really took advantage of 7 on 6 attack with his playmaking ability. Save by Nielsen. You can get as many shots as you like if you're Switzerland. You got to put them past Emil Nielsen, which they're not doing at the moment. Oh, good save. Heidegger denies Arnoldson. And Switzerland come right back down the other end. No joy for Luka Moros. Trying the correct approach against a new look. Center block for Denmark. And the Saugstrup stays in there, but Emil Bergholt has come in. Perhaps the earliest we've seen him in a game. They said Loy Jakobsen likely to make more changes here. That's much better. Luka Moros gets his first goal. And left Emil Nielsen stranded. And here using the body of Saugstrup. Brilliant shot. The release, sidearm release shot. His first goal. Swiss back into an aggressive defense here. Dietl being man marked. Denmark. Probably the longest they've gone without a goal for a while. 4 minutes. Top save. Heidegger with another stop. And getting his chance to shine against the Danes. And so far so good for the young keeper. High challenge by Roethlisberger. That's why he gave away the free throw. Nothing more though. And the energy in the arena just falling off a little bit as you see Saugstrup getting some treatment. A good finish, Arnoldson. Down the left-hand side this time. Great pass by Dietl. Third goal of the day for Thomas Arnoldson. He missed a couple of games in the preliminary round as well with a minor muscle injury, we were told. Just like Pytlik, not Pytlik, rather Lauga, back in full form, flying form in this main round. Good save by Nielsen again. Just standing back on his line here. The shots are decent. But they have to be a lot better than that to beat Nielsen. Right-arm shot at a comfortable height for the Barca keeper. Batted away. Chance now. Stolen ball. John Leopold. This time he's denied. Nielsen makes it 4-4 in his little battle with Leopold. Great steal. Leopold, who has had the task of man marking Dietl today. One he won't forget, that's for sure. Nice ball out to Johan Hansen. His first touch, it seems, of the match. Johan Hansen gets the goal.
And for the first time this evening, player number 26, Johan.
Arnoldson. Oh, poor pass to Pytlik. I think these kind of mistakes that Denmark are allowing to creep into the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a timeout comes from Nikolaj Jakobsen. Generally doesn't appreciate any drop-off in quality. And I think Arnoldson getting mixed up there between the two men running down the court. He thought that Pytlik It was in fact Landin who was running away from the ball. Ellen moves it off, and no avenue there. So Ben Rondane. Crowd getting a little bit frustrated. They want the ball turned over. We're going to see a little bit of a passive play call. Maros. There's the hand after passive play. Good defending again. Cloudstrup stepping up in this match and really controlling the heart of the defense well. Well covered once more. Comfortable save. Ball over the top. Hansen. That's Gietzel who claims it. And Gietzel tries to spin the keeper. Good save. Janis Scheidegger standing up well and reacting to the spin shot nicely. Head to left wing and put away. Leopold back on the board. 5-4 in that little battle with Emil Nielsen. 5 goals, 4 saves. Great reaction by Scheidegger, in fact. And Switzerland continuing to be innovative here and doing what they can to make it an interesting game for us at home, and also make life a bit more difficult for Denmark. Good coverage for Denmark as well. Andersen, good finish. Touch on it from the goalkeeper. Down the right wing now for Switzerland to respond immediately. Good defending by Thomas Arnesson. Got back and denied Vino Steiners. One of the major takeaways for Denmark in this match will be what to do about the right wing position. I have a feeling one game and one underwhelming performance from Niklas Kirkelöke won't result in any major changes, but 1 goal scored from 8 shots for Kirkelöke in the first half. Actually, it wasn't that bad. 7 shots. Let's not be too harsh on the man, but still not a great return for him in that first half against Nicola Fortner. Has lost Andersen, fires in another one on the counter-attack. May bring up some question marks about Denmark's approach when it comes to the tougher games in the knockout round. Pretty sure the future opponents for Denmark will see what happened here tonight and see Niklas Kirkelöke as a potential weak link on that right wing in attack. Switzerland at times completely gave them up, and Fortner has done his homework on him. Another goalkeeper is to save 5 or 6 shots against Kirkelöke in the first half of the game. Can have a much bigger impact than it had today. His impact on the team so important in terms of his defensive work in that number 2 position on the right-hand side, which allows Matthias Gietzel to rest himself somewhat on the right-back position in attack and playing on the right wing in defense, because Andrew Schmidt gets the yellow card for complaining. Gietzel is well capable of playing on the number 2 position in defense as well. Does it for his club. But it will be, I'm sure, discussed among the Danish media. And also, it counts for Johan Hansen here to prove that he should earn a position in the big games on the right wing. It is a tricky situation for Johan Hansen to be, and the only right winger in the squad, but doesn't get to play in the right wing most of the time because Kirkelöke is in there as that kind of hybrid defender right winger. Landin with another penalty. Magnus Landin makes it 3-3. Well, without his big brother, not a bother. Magnus Landin. Nice to see the Danish national team that the Landin name is still represented. The Landins stability in the team. Also, similar one to Kirkuluka. He is an actual wing player in the attack, but does play in the number 2 position in defense. And interesting here that we see he is playing in the number 2 position on the far side, whereas Lasse Andersen being protected out on the left wing as Pitlick would be. Lasse Andersen himself, a player who's happy enough to play in the heart of the defense, never mind the number 2 position, but you see him out of the left wing. I'm sure in Lasse Andersen's case, he's just happy to be playing. Being on the fringe of the squad for so long. Arnoldson goes himself, and despite being dragged out of by the defense, extends Denmark's lead to 11 once more with his fourth. Switzerland going back to the 7-on-6 attack and setting up in a similar way to what Spain did against Sweden, as that shot goes in and leaves an empty net down the other end. Easy goal for Mathias Giesel. You don't want to do that against Denmark or Mathias Giesel, who's now up to 6 goals for a man who's had an incredibly quiet game, I would say, by his standards. 6 goals, not a bad return, and now he's off. His job is done for today. Emil Madsen will get a chance to fire in for shots. 20 saves for Nielsen. Ludicrously good. He doesn't save that one though. Felix Ellen with his third. Arnoldson. Madsen lays it off. Probably could have gone himself there. Feeling a little unselfish. Sure, he'll fix that next time around. Not a man who's shy to take a shot. Emil Madsen, who settled into life with Kiel in the Bundesliga very nicely. Summer signing for them. And almost immediately turned into their best player. The ball slipping out of his hands, but he has time to recover it. Madsen, Arnoldson, cutting inside. Shot saved and a free throw for Denmark. Now 9 minutes left to play in this match. It's been a walk in the park in the second half for Denmark. And for passive play. Back to the wing, no space for Landin. He recycles it. One last pass to take, but not needed. Arnoldson was 1 against 1. Just his 5th. Maros. Shot off the side netting. Thomas Arnoldson. Good to see him back to his all-action self. Really burst onto the scene last season at international level. Playing for Aalborg as they reached the final of the Champions League. Had a slow start to the season after the Olympics. But looks to be finding form here. Similar to Simo Pitlick. Brilliant in the last couple of games for the Danes. And all things considered, I'd say all the crucial players for this Danish team finding form at the right time. Which makes for a scary prospect for whoever they'll face in the knockout round. A comfortable stay for Nielsen. And he's the scariest prospect of them all. It's going to take something special to beat Nielsen. And the right-hander shooting in the right-back position there. Yeah, a comfortable save for him. Arnoldson gets it from Andersen. Emil Madsen. Nicely done out to the wing. And well saved. Good stop for Janis Scheidegger. Pass into the line as well. Very nicely worked by Switzerland. And a goal for Lucas Laube. His first.
Switzerland, and for the first time this season, number 23, Lucas Laube. And ladies and gentlemen, Now the lines are open for you can vote for the player of the match. Do it directly on the IHF website.
We've had the rest of the Swiss team playing their hearts out in this game, and they have been comfortably outclassed. And, they'll be looking back to this championship, I think, pretty happy about how things have gone for them. Once they lost Manuel Sander from the squad before, and a chance of the quarter-final space was out of the question. They were very close in their contest with Germany, pushed them right to the edge. And there might be a question of what might have been. But if you consider that they didn't actually qualify for this tournament, they were given a wildcard place after losing in the final round of European qualifiers. And they head into the final set of matches in 2 days' time. There's a chance for the top 12 finish, taking on Italy, the third place in the group. And they'll be pretty happy with their output. Final set. His jersey being pulled up almost over his shoulders, and a 2-minute suspension for Samuel Roethlisberger. That's at least his second suspension now of the game. Feels like he's been in a lot of foul trouble in this match. And catching Arnoldson high, no question about that being a 2-minute suspension. Only 3 suspensions for the Swiss today. For the most part, they've played very disciplined. That's it. Out to the wing, Johan Hansen. Oh, nice finish. Lobbed over the keeper. And the Faroese-born Danish winger. And a very tidy finish, which will remind everyone that he's the actual winger in this team. Sperkaloka is a makeshift right winger. He might just earn himself a bit more playing time in the coming games. Saved by Nielsen again. And away go Denmark on the counter-attack. Not needed this time. An empty net to shoot into for Lasse Andersen. We'll continue to rack up the goals. And Emil Nielsen continues to rack up the saves. All smiles for Team Denmark. Emil Nielsen with over 20 saves in this match. Ludicrously good. Despite that, Switzerland 24 goals. And we'd say they have adapted pretty well to the pace of Denmark's play. When you consider they started this championship with a 17-all draw. Czechia, who are next up for Denmark. I feel like that will be an opportunity for the Danes to completely rotate their squad and give everyone a run out, because with a win here, top spot in the group will be guaranteed. 2 points clear of Germany, and having already beaten them, it won't matter if the sides finish level. Time out Switzerland.
De Vrevel in de mitte, oder? Rückpass. Super, Cherry. 7-6. Aber nicht du kommst rein, sondern Meister. Ja. 1-2. Luca, du springst genau wie du vorne gesprungen bist, und Meister, du zeigst dich mit einem Schritt auf deine rechte Hand, bist frei. Ist gut? Nein, du bleibst. Bist frei. Wechseln muss... Du musst aber wechseln.
Ball kommt zu mir zuerst oder direkt zum Luca?
Ball zu dir.
Nein, Luca.
Oder Luca, du musst aufs Goal gehen und im letzten Moment.
Weiter, auf geht's! All hin!
Gietzel, despite being man-marked for practically the entire match, has still managed to get himself 6 goals from 9 attempts. A few early saves from Nicola Portner. Gietzel got his own back against him and against the empty net a couple of times. Denmark's superstar has another solid performance too. What has been an outstanding championship so far. Nice ball inside. Exactly what Andy Schmidt asked for. Pass back into Luca Mars and then popping the ball into the line. And Manuel Roethlisberger gets his goal. Pretty well done. And going for that double line player approach on the left-hand side, which worked pretty well for Spain against Sweden a few days ago. We ended the preliminary round of opening up space on the right-hand side. Switzerland clearly a team that are looking to adapt to every game and add as many strings to their bow as possible. Not stuck to any one way of playing. We've seen them try a lot of things out today, adopting tactics from the Spaniards, from the Italians. Hansen thought about shooting into an empty net, but the keeper was back this time, and a big overlap down the right-hand side. Johan Hansen again, and he scores another one. 3 from 3 for Johan Hansen. It'll be a big confidence boost for him. Just a couple of minutes left to play. Remember, you can vote for the player of the match in this match and every match at the World Championship on the IHF app. We've got 2 minutes left to play in this contest. Denmark never really looked in trouble here. After a few minutes, they've taken the lead. Since then, haven't looked back. Really impressive at this performance today, and every performance that they've dominated, they've stayed so professional throughout the 60 minutes in each and every game. Every player who makes his way onto court knows what is expected of him, both by the coach, by his teammates, and by the entire nation of Denmark. And they truly deliver on every occasion. Let's pass out to Hansen. He fancies another one. Oh, nicely done. Unfortunately, the in-flight goal doesn't count, though. Jonas Landin adjudged to be inside the area. No goal. Counts down the left-hand side for Switzerland. Nice spin. Beautifully done. And a goal for Lucas Sigrist. Let's see that again. Hansen across. Oh, I mean, he was no more inside than you'd see pretty much any other time from a winger jumping inside the area. Felt a little bit harsh. Landin definitely thinks so. Oh, nicely done. Great interplay among the backcourt players, and Les Anderson all of a sudden has 8 goals to his name. Denmark once again on the verge of a 40-goal victory. They make it look easy. 35 to 40 goals is the almost the minimum standard for this attack now. Where Sigrist running into trouble. I think lucky to get the free throw. "22 seconds left in the match." Coming together there for Ellen and Bertholtz. Stay in brace for a moment there. They're laughing at how they just literally ran into each other. Ellen will try something a bit more dynamic this time, and there you have it. Shooting around the defender, bending Nielsen the wrong way. And Switzerland get the final goal. But Denmark get the last laugh. Another big victory for them, and a warm embrace between the master and his former playmaker. It's a victory for Jakobsen over Schmid. No surprise there. Denmark make it 5 wins out of 5, and with it, book their spot in the quarterfinals of this IHF World Championship 2025. And Germany will join them in the quarterfinals. The top 2 spots in this main round, Group 1. Fixed with a round left to play, as we expected heading into this championship. No real surprises there. I think the only real surprise is that Italy pushed Germany so hard. Denmark, comfortable winners once again. No 40 goals this time, but a double-digit victory on the board. And undoubtedly, another IHF Player of the Match award going their way as well. The question is, who will it be? Will it be Emil Nielsen once again? He's got a couple already, and his performance tonight worthy of it as well. 45%, 23 saves to his name.
Number 12, Amy!
Ah, yes, it is. Emil Nielsen does it again. After a quiet game against Germany 2 days ago, he's back on top of the world. Another victory for Denmark, another Player of the Match award for Emil Nielsen. 45% save rate, 23 saves. On fire from the very beginning. And he's got a nice collection of those building up. IHF Excellence Player of the Year from last year. The only player to win both the Olympic and the Champions League. Emil Stabil, one of his nicknames. And he picked up another award. Denmark pick up another comfortable victory. They're safely through now to the quarterfinals in Oslo next week. Can afford to potentially rest a few players for the game against Czechia in a couple of days' time. Job done. Brilliant, brilliant team to continue to impress. And with that, we will leave you for today's coverage. I hope you enjoyed the game. We'll have more from the other 2 main round groups tomorrow, so stick with us and enjoy another day of action from the IHF World Championship 2025. Until then, everyone, take care and good night.
Den rigtig gode historie, det er jo, vi er igen på lørdag! Så hvis I har billet, on Saturday we'll play the last 3 games here in Herning for this World Championship. Starting with the first game at 3:30 and Denmark spiller klokken 18:00. So watch out for that.
Yeah, and remember this is the last game in Denmark before they move to Oslo in Norway, where they will play the quarterfinals, semifinals, and the finals. If. So that's all for tonight. Drive home safely. Thank you all for an amazing night. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Fyldt spas.
Det her, det er Israel. Det er vi sammen. Hold. Håndhold. Fællesskab. Det her, vi hylder hende. Her vi jubler, græder, bliver begejstret. Det her, vi i øjeblik, vi glemmer os selv. Men nogle gange, så kan vi også komme til at glemme nogle af de små ting, som har stor betydning for os.
Og det er virkelig meget, tror jeg, som det tager lang tid.
Det kunne være en lykke, hvis det var, at vores publikum kunne finde på og rydde op efter sig selv.
Så lige det, vi affald med at gå. Nej. For det, vi gør her, det betyder noget for naturen.
Let's go.
Handball Federation and our officials for this game. Number 12, Emil Jensen. Number 19, Mathias Giesel. Number 3, Lucas Eister. Number 4, Lenny Rubin. And what a goal for Switzerland, scored by the player number 21, Dino Stenner. plads til børnene. Thomas! Så vokser den. Træner på forsvarsrige for dem. Simon! Han går slået for en sygt. So boxing, are you ready to watch?
Yeah, and remember this is the last game in Denmark before they move to Oslo in Norway, where they will play the
games here in Herning for this World Championship. Starting with the first game at 3:30, and Denmark spiller klokken.
store folk.
Ja, men det er også rigtigt.
Sorry, fuck. Das ist Mathematik. 13. Vor 13. 13. 14 jetzt. 13.
Hello, welcome to the press conference. We'll start with you, Nikolaj Jakobsen. Congratulations on the win. What worked particularly well for your team today?
First of all, thank you for the match to Schweiz and especially Andy, of course. It was nice seeing him today. I think we played really good defense, especially in the first half with a good goalkeeper. I think we managed to pressure Schweiz a lot to some chances that we like, and I think after a good start where I think Schweiz managed to get our rhythm a little bit out, I think after 10 minutes we managed to find good solutions and went from 4-4 to 15-6. So I think that was the key moment for us today, that we played really well in defense in that period. And after that, I hope for the spectators it was a good and entertaining match. I think Schweiz came out and wanted to play handball and try to get things difficult for us. But we have a lot of good players, so it's not so easy. If you take Matthias out, there will be some other players who also plays really good.
Thank you. Andy Schmidt, as Nikolaj says, you put up a good tactical effort today against Denmark on the home court. What do you take away from this match?
First of all, congrats for sure for Nikolaj and Denmark. It was two teams from two different worlds. We have to say it honestly. It's amazing for us to play here against the best team who dominated handball in the last 5, 6, 7 years, or since Nikolaj is the coach of Denmark. They showed us what it means to pass fast, to run fast, to defend in different ways, to have a goalkeeper like Emil Nielsen. It's unbelievable. It's sometimes I was close to clapping on the bench when I have to say it honestly, how they played with our defense. Sometimes we tried everything. I have to say it honestly. We tried everything to do something special. What no team did before. But like Nikolaj said, and it's not only Matthias Giesel. It's many other players. But in the end, still I'm proud that we showed character and showed our Swiss pride.
Thank you. Johan Hansen, you secured a spot in the quarterfinals today with this win. What does that mean going into the next match?
Well, that means a lot for us. That's of course the first goal for us to reach the quarterfinal. So that's a big step for us. And there also want to say thank you to Switzerland for the game. I think they played a good game, and in general a really good tournament where they played really good against good teams as well. And I also like Andy said, they take some initiative today and they try to change the rhythm a little bit. I find that really interesting. But luckily, like Nicola said, we are a lot of good players and we found the solutions at the end. So yeah, in general, we are really happy for the quarterfinal and for the game. And yes, thank you.
Thank you. And finally, Lukas Meister, this was your first defeat in the main round. What was the biggest challenge on the court today?
First of all, also congrats to Denmark. Thanks to you for this difficult question. What can I tell? They play a super good ball, super fast ball. They are super agile. They, out of the most difficult situations, they still find the empty player. And yeah, I think we started pretty well, changed the rhythm a little bit with this 5+1 on Gitzel. But yeah, then they still caught us many times off guard. And yeah, got some easy goals in the second part of the first half. So yeah, now we're just really looking forward to the last game on Saturday. We want to secure the third place in the group and yeah, get us a good result.
Thank you all.